Welcome back to the video,
Fuck
y'all.
with you, man.
Today we got these little short story animations, these horror short stories. So we're gonna be reacting to like 2 of them. So let's
get into it.
Of course, having spent many of my years in it, in the state of Florida, I've seen firsthand on several occasions why the infamous Florida man is always making headlines across the country. Heck, I could have been one of those Florida men back in the day. But I can tell you without a doubt that no matter how steeled you think you've become against the surprises life throws at you, you're never invincible.
No, that's
Life
a fact.
always holds the
In
power
Florida, that's
to
a
shock
fact.
you to your core. I mean, take me for example. I spent my years
Where the hell
in the
am I?
military.
Word,
I spent
bro.
my
Yeah,
years
grown
in the
ass
streets, drifting between one rock and another hard place. But no matter what messed up stuff I have to see go down or deal with, I always bounce back. Well, almost always. Out of everything I've seen, only one thing made me lose my cool. And I think it was just the sheer unexpectedness of it. Just that I didn't think anything like it could ever happen in broad daylight in the middle of the city. But there's no denying that this happened. Everyone knows about it these days. It was a nice sunny day in Miami. I was making my way across town down the concrete mess of a highway, just to get out of that part of town I've been in for the last few weeks. I've never owned a car, so I was taking my bike down the
Damn,
shoulder.
why he look so sad?
Except I wasn't riding it.
Shit ain't even happening.
Sleeping well, and the night before I didn't manage to catch any sleep at all. I was
Oh,
honestly
okay.
too
I was
drowsy to
wondering why his eyes were black. I was like, what the
so I
fuck?
was literally just walking my bike down the shoulder of the road. There was a sidewalk next to me, but it was on the other side of a concrete barrier, like the ones they use to divide directions of traffic on freeways. I could have hopped it on foot, but not with my bike. I don't know exactly how I'd ended up sandwiched there between the cars and the concrete, but after what happened later, I'd take that way again over the alternative. The sun was getting high and bright. It was starting to hurt my eyes.
First of all,
I squinted ahead and saw that there was a bridge.
I wear shorts and that white
A nice
people.
wide
Word, bro, I
overpass
can't,
that
I
provides
can't,
some
I can't.
shade. I started to quicken my pace, which felt pretty silly given that there were countless cars.
And where is
flying
West End
past
go?
me. Between the stacks of wood and each vehicle passing, I kept thinking I was hearing something. Something that sounded like the shouts of a heated argument between drunk
I hear it. I hear it.
That might not be something you'd expect to hear in the middle of the day in your town, but in Miami, it's more than common. But I couldn't help but think it sounded a little unusual. I figured that sleep deprivation was screwing with me. I pressed on, but as I got closer to the bridge,
What the fuck?
shouting grew louder.
Yeah, that's good.
More like screaming. But there was some other tone in there, like a growling rabid dog.
Damn.
Every time I thought I was about to decipher it, a car would blow past me. Then, the sound would change. By the time I got to the bridge, my curiosity was piqued. I could definitely tell where the noise was coming from. Straight ahead of me. Just a few more yards under the shade. I peeked over the edge of the barrier to the
That's what
sidewalk
your ass.
and saw two hairy pairs of men's legs sliding around together on the sidewalk. I instinctively darted my eyes away, not wanting to see much more above the thigh level. I was experimenting
What do you mean by that?
to get a room. What are they thinking? Doing stuff like that on the side of the road in the beating sun. Well, obviously no one cares because no one's stopping. Just another day in Florida. I did my best to keep my eyes to myself as I passed under the shade. I was thankful for the break from the intense light, but beneath the underside of the road above, some strange sounds began to echo, forcing me in for another look. This wasn't an act of exhibition, but there were two messed up looking dudes lying naked on the concrete, and one of them was crouched over the other, tearing into a man's face with his teeth.
Damn.
There was blood gushing out, spilling onto the asphalt, bone showing through the bite wounds on the face, and flesh in the attacker's teeth as he looked up to notice me, just to scream.
Wow,
like a
booking him.
feral
He's wild.
zombie
He's
as he
standing
looked
there
me
and that.
dead in
My
the
question
eye.
is,
Pause. Pause. First of all.
they both naked. So like,
Onto my bike and pedaled off.
and how his face fucked up? And he the one eating it. He the one eating him.
That's probably fighting, though. He's probably fighting.
Nah, for a
I
fact.
kept looking back to see if
Pay
I was
attention.
being ran down.
Hold it.
You finna get hit by a car.
Stupid.
Contempt was scaring me off. I rolled down the first
okay,
ramp
I'll
that I
say.
got to and immediately went looking for a cop. I found one not even a block away, surrounded by several other very concerned-looking citizens. The police officer, however, seemed annoyed, but I was in a panic, and I never panic, so I must have been a sight to see all on my own. I barged through all those people and got right up to
Damn.
the cop's face.
How they make him look like that?
Flippin' zombie on the freaking pedestrian path. Up the ramp, just up that way. Come on, don't get hysterical with me, people. What do you mean by zombie? There's a dude eating another dude's face off, man. Finally, it seemed like something clicked in the cop's brain. He didn't say anything to us. He walked straight into his car, speaking something into his radio. Then he drove up the off-ramp, going the wrong way, out of sight. Me and those other
The wrong way.
civilians traded
He's
with strange looks, all in an understandable loss for
Why
words.
you looking at him like that?
Like, jumping that.
Others just looked like people who had come out of their cars. I wondered how long that thing had been going on with all those people just driving past like that. Then we heard gunshots. 5 of them in quick succession. Everybody on the street stopped.
And first of all, if you got a report of a zombie,
Just a few
why would you go
minutes,
alone?
more and more
Like, I would call for backup.
followed by an ambulance.
Yeah, they got the.
And then the
Look,
army
it was
press.
black. That's the.
News van after
Hey.
news.
Hey,
The scoop, live on the scene, or whatever. I heard some office building capture the whole thing on their security cameras.
wow.
It was the talk of the town for
Cannibal
weeks.
eats face off.
I'm sure the name
When the man
Miami
gets
was heard
wasted,
all
he eats
across
face.
the world.
Gets wasted is
Zombie
crazy.
attack. Cannibal eats face off homeless man. Florida man gets wasted
Oh.
and eats face.
Well,
I don't
thanks for
care
being
for
there.
any of that. People who weren't there.
Shit, no
seemed
offense to Florida,
fascinated by it.
but that sounds like some
I know
Florida
more
shit.
than anything
Nah,
that I
shit,
never
yeah.
want to see pictures of that horrible tragedy.
Go home in the dark and
Just from
spit.
seeing it
I would
one
never.
time, I was shaken up for months. I still get hair standing up on the back of my neck whenever I pass under the bridge.
Shit, I would too.
A person who was riding his bike here off the MacArthur Causeway yesterday afternoon says he saw one man eating another man alive.
We're about to hear from
True
a
story
man
type
who
stuff,
had
I
his
love that,
face
yeah.
chewed off.
That's what he looked like? What the fuck?
That's the thing that I ate up.
Damn.
He was eating up. Yo.
Damn. But I know he was on drugs, definitely. Cause I know, you know what do that shit to you? Bath salts do that shit to
Every
you.
day that I have ever lived through.
Part 2.
Or
part two,
LSD.
Part
Many
2.
of them being so
Part two,
hard,
part two.
There is one that stands out as the worst day of my entire life. It was my mother's 63rd birthday. The morning
She was
started
63rd.
just like any other. I helped my little girl get dressed and ready for school. It was supposed to be a big day for her. She had been practicing for her school spelling bee for weeks, and today was the day. The two of us were about to walk out the door when my husband grabbed me on the shoulder and stopped us before the door. You can't let her go to school looking like that. She looks unkempt.
Unkempt?
When she's on stage,
What the fuck?
I was going to accept that he was right and change our daughter into some different clothes, but my mother, who was living with us
Whoa.
at the time, had a bit of a grudge against my husband, and she.
That was like a grudge. She
Oh,
was like she wanted to kill him.
Right,
Oh.
You're talking to.
That's the mother. I thought it was the dad. I
Ah!
thought that was her dad.
Go, baby, get out of here.
Nah, that bitch really do
Don't
like a
let that
man.
wolf tell you what to do.
My husband
Oh.
looked a little dumbstruck by my mother's resistance to
Wow.
his remark.
Okay.
He was usually the head of the household. and
Not no more, I guess.
was
Too late.
his way. But ever since my mother retired,
She
and started
looked
living
like
with us,
that.
She had fought him for control over every little thing. I didn't want to be caught in the crossfire between the two
Close
of
your
them
mouth.
on that day.
Bird,
So I
close.
just left like
For
my mother
real.
told me to. I dropped my daughter off at school, then spent several hours running errands. Early in the afternoon, I got a call from my mother. For some reason, she was elated.
Huh. Today sure is a good day, dear. How's about you take your old lady out for some coffee and pastries for her birthday?
There wasn't really any way that I could say no. I might have married a controlling man, but I was born to an even more demanding and particular mother. So I put a hold on the grocery shopping I was about to do and met her at her favorite cafe in town, which was, of course, ridiculously overpriced and overrated. She ordered the most expensive things on the menu on my tab, then told me
On her
to take
tab is
pictures
crazy.
of her holding them up to commemorate the occasion. When I asked for a bite, she said,
Oh, give it a rest, honey. I've done enough for you today. I deserve this to myself.
I was
Oh,
confused about
nah.
what she meant.
Me personally.
But I didn't bother to ask.
Wait, first of all,
I
you
heard
get that
my
to eat.
phone go off
That's what I'm
on
saying.
my purse, and I
Well,
welcomed
she
the
kind of said she don't
distraction.
really got no money.
I got a
So like,
text from my sister-in-law asking where my mother was. I replied that she was at the coffee house with me, but I didn't get a reply. Instead, about 15 minutes later, the police pulled up. They marched inside with forlorn faces and told us to follow them to the police station, but they wouldn't tell us why. Now, I understand that they didn't want to make a scene.
Creepy
It's
as hell.
business. When we got to the station, we were met by a man in a suit who spoke to us softly.
I think I know what you're talking
Hello,
about.
ma'ams. I have some very unfortunate news. If you would, I'd like to talk to one of you at a time in this room here. The other can sit in the waiting room with your family.
Oh, let me go first. It's my birthday.
Sure.
Alright, bitch.
Come with me, ma'am. And so, my mother disappeared into
Oh,
a
okay, I thought he
waiting
was there.
room
Never
with
mind.
that man, as I was ushered into
Oh.
a larger waiting room
What?
where I found my entire family of in-laws sitting in quiet,
Oh,
sobbing
wait.
despair.
I'm confused. I don't know what's going
Do
on.
any of you know what's going on?
But none of them answered. They
Oh.
just looked at me with daggers in their tearful eyes. Confused, I found a seat away from them, up against the wall that was shared with the room my mother had just been taken into. I was soon to find out that that room was purposed for interrogations and had an extremely thin wall. Something terrible happened today, ma'am. Your son-in-law has passed away.
Huh? What'd you
Mmm.
say?
Your
Right.
daughter's husband has been killed.
Alright. Laughing is crazy.
She put a head on myself.
She definitely did.
Come on.
Oh no! Oh no!
In that moment, my world collapsed. I'd just seen my husband alive a few hours ago, but now he was gone. I couldn't think of a single person who would want to hurt him.
Cat.
But then it hit me. The last person I'd left him alone with was my own mother.
Right.
So he's dead?
Yes, he was killed. He was shot a dozen times in his own home.
Damn, a dozens. Wow.
Yay! Happy birthday to me.
That's her. It's gotta be her.
No. So I watched it really happened, like, that ass really happened, because I watched something, like, I forgot what it was on, bro.
I remember
I forgot what channel it was on, bro, and it really happened. She did it.
So happy, baby.
Of course.
Yeah, we already know he did it, she did it, but, like, she remember though,
But there was nothing
she had did it, bro. But
Right.
the fact that they made it feel like a little anime, that's fire, bro.
Almost 10 years
That
ago.
shit tough, bro.
I just can't believe how deranged she became. That she would do something so despicable and then celebrate it. She even made me take her out to lunch afterwards. I know
That's
I didn't
crazy.
marry a perfect man,
That
but
shit
she
was
had no right to do what she did. We could have worked things out, but now none of that is possible. But over everything else, it's my daughter I pray for. For her
Yeah, for sure.
grandmother to take away her father like that and act like she was doing her a favor. I just don't understand what snapped.
She looks just like the lady that actually did it too, bro. That's the crazy part, bro.
Damn.
Why do you say that?
I watched that shit.
That's a big thumbs down. You didn't like it.
I want to tell you that just within the last
Yeah,
30
that shit was
minutes,
crazy,
the
bro.
judge did rule that there is now enough evidence for Cynthia Sidabaka to stand trial for murder.
Right.
He did. Oh, baby.
She dragging
I
it.
remember. I knew it was. I knew it. Yeah. I watched that shit, bro.
That's fucking
I
crazy.
remember that shit when I watched it, bro. That's how I was like, wait, she looks just like that bitch too, bro.
Oh, she definitely do look just like that bitch.
That's why I was like, oh, it was her. I had to remember it, because, like, all that was in the little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the real part.
Mm-hmm.
Her taking her out to dinner, but they had made it seem like that with the animated part. But that's what really happened, though. She really couldn't it, bro. She trying to, like
They said it. They said it a dozen times.
Yeah, she shot 12 times. I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
I forgot about that, bro. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
What threw me off? That bitch really said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Like, get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking dumb?
No, it has all home though.
And she really thought she was gonna get away with that shit.
Nah, I think she knew that she was going to win with it. She just did it to do it. Like, she just didn't like that nigga, bro. She's like, she said,
no. Like, okay.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Hey,
do what you gotta do.
Damn.
But what the fuck?
She had to pass it out like that, though. Like,
Nah, he ain't deserve all that. That was crazy.
damn.
That shit is so wild.
Sad.
Like, oh, thank you.
Pete, remember when she asked for the piece of her food? She was like,
She said,
I did enough for you.
I did enough for you today. I deserve.
You feel me? Think about that. Now think about it. She took him out for her because, like she said, they were saying that. You know what I'm saying, she already got an abusive husband, and now she got to deal with it with a, you know what I'm saying, a controlling, you know what I'm saying, an abusive mom. So that's what she said. I did enough for you. Yeah, I took out one.
Right.
Now they gonna take me too. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Damn.
Damn. All right, though.
And let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, man. For a fact.
And let us know what kind of videos y'all want us to react to, because we definitely gonna be doing more reaction videos. So hope y'all like that.
Don't forget to sub,
turn on post notifications, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
All right.